I celebrate my successes. I celebrate my failures. To act means to experience both. My son died, yet somehow I regained my will to live. Fear of failure can render you powerless. So I get up, move on, though I do take heed, because some failures become cycles that can swallow you whole. Looking to summit Big Slide, one of the Adirondack 46ers. And today I actually want to talk about my successes and my failures on this journey so far. I'd say it's been almost 2 months, a month and a half to 2 months. I just was unhealthiest I've ever been. In a pretty bad depression. Not taking care of myself, not exercising regularly. My goal was to finally start taking back control of my life again and doing the things that I know are good for me. So I decided I'm gonna start. Tell you what, this thing starts out going up right away. My successes are that I've been kayaking, I think 3 times. This is my 3rd Adirondack High Peak and 5th hike. I have been making sure if I'm not hiking, I am trail running at a place that Sam and I used to go called Point of Rush. You know, at least I've been putting it in every other day. I'm not gonna drop on this hike. I know at first I always sound winded until I get my second wind. Yeah, I'm feeling this. This is already feeling good. So I have been, eating healthy again and exercising. And I noticed the weight started to go down. I don't care if I have a belly. I don't need a perfect body, 6-pack, but I do know I was obese at like 5'9", 3/4. I got up to like 216. Still got a belly. Whatever, I don't care so much about that. It's the, yeah, this is steep. It's the fact that I had all these other things going on and I was emotionally eating, so I decided to get control of that, and I've dropped 26 pounds and my symptoms have pretty much gone away. The acid reflux, the pain and the tightness I was getting here, I feel better, happier, healthier, stronger. Successes, good successes, successes I've been proud of, but there have been failures too. So I've been eating 3 meals a day, not starving myself or cutting back, just changing, eating more appropriate portions and stuff that's healthy for me, which I like more. It tastes better. It's more fun cooking your own meals. I've been really proud of myself, but then the past week I kind of fell off the wagon. It's hard. I always feel the loss of my son. I did start emotional eating again, and also I'm not preparing meals like I was and eating yucky meals, processed shit, stuff that's easy, comfort food. And I tell you what, I gained some of the weight back, which that's not a big deal. Again, this isn't about my weight. I just want to be healthy. Whatever size I am, I am. I did start to feel some of the symptoms again, the tightness in here and the pain after eating, and the acid reflux came back, and I'm sure my cholesterol was high again. Oh, this is a little technical here. Let's navigate this before we fall down hiking. Thing is, it's not the end of the world. The world's gonna keep spinning no matter what. I learned that when I lost my son. But if I want to not have to go on meds, and nothing wrong with meds, but not have to go on meds and be healthy, I need to keep up with it. And I feel better, even though that food, going back to it, was comforting. And it seemed to feel good. It didn't feel good after physically, but also emotionally. I let myself down and I just kind of felt sad. Because I think we do. We feel sad when we go back to addictive things that we did, dysfunctional coping skills to make us feel good that aren't good for us. When that happens, you gently forgive yourself and then you rigorously move on. Ooh. Yeah, I am. Already, yesterday and today. Well, I'd say today. Yesterday I started to eat healthy again, but then I am kind of splurged with some snacks. Taking back control of your life is hard. Or your choices, I should say. Because we never fully control our lives. Anything can happen. It doesn't have to be perfect, you know? You just got to do it. It's going to be hard. Especially after a major trauma, a major loss that you're struggling with. It's going to be super difficult. But you just got to keep moving forward. As I move forward, my failure doesn't define me. I get back up in the moment, but with an eye toward growing, trying not to repeat the same mistakes, and a little more vigilant than might be typical when moving past a failure. This one shook me a little. The foundation's not as solid here. I could fall through if I'm not careful. There's an abyss below my feet, and it could swallow me whole. Years before my son Sammy died, I worked through a vicious cycle. Something I hadn't seen, even though at that point I thought I was pretty good at seeing all of me. But the devil's in the details. These fluctuations, 10 to 15 pounds or so, up and down, up and down. An addiction rooted in childhood trauma, and triggered, I'd binge. Weighed myself daily. So I'd catch it. Then I'd cut back, starve myself, and double my workouts. All the while, tightening my stomach, holding in my gut. All day if there are people to see me. Those extra pounds. But who am I kidding? Because even when I had a six-pack, my belly looked too sloppy to me. I always held it in. When I finally saw that part of myself, it glared at me. How could I have not seen how dysfunctional my perception of myself was? How unhealthy my behavior. Through therapy and hard work, I pushed past it, created a me that loved me even more. But then Sammy died. Hey, Sammy. Oh. There he is. There's my boy. Been emotionally eating since. Really did a number on my body. But I refocused. And just when I thought I'd gotten it under control, I'm discovering it's not going to be so easy. Oh, wow. Let's pause and look at this real quick. This is beautiful. I forgive myself for that failure, I guess. And hopefully I plan to turn it into a success. And that's all you can do. Just keep trying, keep leaning into it, keep pushing forward while being present in the moment, like this beautiful moment right here on this trail. You know, pretty soon I'll talk and sing to my son a little bit. Got him here with me, like always. Love you, Sammy. Whew. And I think I got my second wind. I'm not breathing as heavy. Anyway, let's get to it. I've worked hard to grow. I can be too hard on myself. And in that rigidity, I can be too hard on others. So it's a balancing act. Knowing when to dig in, knowing when to be gentle, always loving. You know, I know there was times where I wasn't doing what I wanted to do, and I would just give up, and I would beat myself up, and I'd be more depressed, and I'd have a deeper hole to dig myself out of, and try not to do that. If you do though, keep digging, because it's worth it. But if you can, if you have a failure or two, whatever, take that little climb, get out, or big climb, whatever it is, but get out and do it. All right, I need some water. And honestly, what is success and failure? It's all stories. Mostly stories that have been told to us by others. And I say, shrug off all that conditioning. Create your own stories. Truly decide for yourself what success is, what failure is. Don't be afraid to act in that, to live in that, to love in that. Back to it. Hey y'all, I just had to show everybody this view. Look at this view. My goodness. Oh, hey, what's up, Shadow? I don't know why I'm making martial art noises, but there's me feet. And I don't know why I did that in a Irish accent. Sorry, I feel like I probably just offended people from Scotland and Ireland. I don't know what kind of accent that was. I am soaked, like just soaked. Shorts, shirt, head, everything. You walk on stuff like this, and 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 like this. Oh, hey, Shadow. Peace, Shadow. Lead the way, dude. Guess this is it. Got a little cloudy out here. Third high peak though, big slide. Yes.